What's up? This is Darren Tough Love McDuffie coming at you with my new series, A Man, a Pan, and a Plan. And today I'm going to show you how to make paleo pizza. Ever since I found out that I was sensitive to gluten, I kind of searched the internet trying to find some things, trying to find a pizza recipe where I can enjoy my pizza on Friday night. So I finally found a recipe on Mark's Daily Apple, and today I'm going to show you how to make it. So the first things that you're going to need are almond flour. And you can find almond flour at your local supermarket. You can either, you could order this online, or if you have a Whole Foods in your city, you can also find almond flour there. You're also going to need salt, and I choose to use real salt, so you can find that at your local grocer. And you're also going to need eggs and olive oil. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take 2 cups of almond flour, and I already have some that is poured in here, so I'll measure out 2 cups. So that's about 2 cups. I'm going to pour it in a bowl. Then I'm going to take 2 eggs. And then I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So I'm going to squirt the olive oil in here. And then I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of salt. So there you have your mixture. I am going to mix this up, and then I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. So I wanted to show you how the mixture should look. So this is it. And what I like to do is I just like to put the mixture in the middle of the pan. So here's something I learned about through trial and error. I remember when I first did this recipe, I tried to hammer the solution out into the crust out into the pizza, and it didn't work the first time. So what I like to do is kind of let it sit for like 5 or 10 minutes just to get the almond meal and the egg mixture and the olive oil and everything mixed together. And then once that's done and you form the ball, you probably want to spray a little bit of olive oil in your hands. It makes it easier to work with. So I'm going to spray a little olive oil in my hands. And then I like to just press from the middle of the pan, just press the dough mixture out. So it might take you a couple of times to do this till you get the hang of it, but once you get the hang of it, it starts to get pretty easy. Now, this won't look like Domino's pizza. It won't look like Pizza Hut or any one of those pizza places you go to, but it is a great alternative for someone who has gluten allergies, or even someone who has problems with dairy. So I'm going to continue to flatten this out, and I like to flatten it out as far as I can go on the edges. And again, if you wait for 5 or 10 minutes, once you form the mixture, it makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to spray a little bit more olive oil. It's getting kind of sticky. Turn the pan around and try to make it look as much like the pizza dough that you see in the stores as you can. I don't know if it's just some psychological thing or what, but it's what I like to do. So as you can see, I like to pat it sometimes too, just to get it out. And again, it doesn't look like Pizza Hut or Papa John's or any of those, but I like it and it's good enough. So now pizza dough is formed, and I'm going to pop this in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I'll be back to show you how it looks when it comes out of the oven. And we're back. So now you can see what the almond flour looks like when it comes out of the oven after 15 minutes. And it actually smells kind of good. So I mean, I love almond flour. I don't know if you do, but if you make this, you can kind of see that it smells good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the ingredients, and then I'm going to put the pizza back in the oven for another 15 minutes, and then we'll be done. So first thing I do is I take some tomato sauce. I like to use organic tomato sauce. Drop it in there, and then I just start to spread it around. And I try to cover. I used to see pizza people do this all the time, and actually one of my jobs was working in Papa John's when I first got out of college. Don't ask me how, but that's what I did. I did a lot of jobs. So just keep spreading the tomato sauce. And some people like a lot of tomato sauce. I don't really like a lot of tomato sauce, but it depends on what you like. This is your pizza. And I try to cover all the way out to the edges. Alright. So then, for me, I like to add a little bit of oregano. Gives it a little bit more flavor, a little more pizza flavor. So I sprinkle a little oregano on there. Except for oregano. Then I start adding toppings. Alright, the first thing I want to add is some mushrooms. I don't know if everybody likes mushrooms, but I love them, so I'm adding some mushrooms. And just take a line. I like to just do a line in the pizza, so I make sure that I cover every part of the pizza with, with the different toppings. So I got a little combo in here because I didn't have enough bowls. So this is olives. I like olives on my pizza too. So I'll just take those and spread those around on the pizza. And again, this might not look like your local pizza company, or one of the commercial pizza companies that you see on television all the time, but it is good, I promise you. Alright, so add some bell peppers on there as well. Try to spread a little bit of ingredients out. Looks like I'm getting heavy on the olives in one spot, which is all good, because if you like what you're putting on your own pizza, then it doesn't matter. Alright, so I took some sausage, some organic sausage. I have organic, no antibiotics, no hormones, and I just take the sausage and I split it down the middle. And then I cut it in little pieces and spread that on the pizza as well. Just dropping this on the pizza. I'll put all the sausage on my side and keep it from my girlfriend. No, I think I'm going to share some sausage with her too, so I'll give her some sausage too on her side. Alright, so now time for the secret ingredient. This is cheese. This is Dahlia cheese. I found this cheese in Whole Foods, and I love this cheese. I use it on my omelets because I'm lactose intolerant as well as gluten sensitive. So this has no dairy in it at all. It's dairy, lactose, and casein free, gluten and soy free, and cholesterol free. And I've tried many different cheeses. I used to do rice cheese, but rice cheese doesn't melt, and I found that this cheese actually melts and it stretches on the pizza, makes a really good pizza. So the first time I saw the recipe for Paleo pizza on Mark Daily Apple, there was the guy was using dairy. So for those out there who do like dairy, you can use dairy, but for people like me who are gluten sensitive and also dairy sensitive, this is a great alternative, and you can find this at your local food store. So I just take the cheese and I spread it on there. You know, if you like extra cheese, you can put as much cheese on it as you want to. And I believe this cheese is made out of, let me look at it, it is tapioca. So it's made out of that. So I'll just put some more. Put a little extra on there. So now I'm going to pop this in for another 15 minutes, and then I'll be right back to show you how the finished product looks. So now you see the finished pizza. Again, it doesn't look like Domino's or Pizza Hut or any of those, but it's a good tasting pizza. And I'm not going to let you watch me cut it, just simply because I cut in a crazy way. But it makes about 4 servings. So again, this is the Paleo pizza, and it's a great way if you have kids to teach them how to eat healthy, and you can also let your kids do some of the toppings. In addition, what you want to do is, if you're using any kind of meat on your pizza like we are, I would advise you to use organic meat. Meat with no hormones and no antibiotics. So I hope you enjoyed this edition of A Man, a Pan, and a Plan, and I'll see you next time.